Buenos dias from Gardiner's Bay. This is the Rorschach Spain update from the 8th of August, 2024. Quick summary of what's going down in Spain. Kick things off, starting in September, Daniel Esteve Martinez, owner of Desocupa, will train thousands of Spanish National Police officers. Desocupa is a private company based in Spain that specializes in reclaiming properties from illegal occupants. Esteve, known for his evictions and his controversial social media presence, signed the deal with Monica Gracia, head of the National Police Union. The agreement has sparked a backlash from other police unions and the Ministry of Interior, prompting an investigation into Desocupa's compatibility with democratic values. Esteve plans to offer both online and in-person courses covering self-defense and arrest techniques. Despite concerns over Esteve's reputation, a union representative insists the deal aims to enhance officer safety and training quality. In politics, the General Council of the Judiciary, or CGPJ, remains without a president after its 20 members from the Socialist and Popular parties failed to reach an agreement. On Monday, the 5th of August, despite deliberating for over 3 hours, none of the 7 candidates received the necessary 12 votes to become president of the General Council. Council has postponed further voting and aims to reach a consensus in the coming weeks. The CGPJ has been without a president and a formal mandate since December 2018. Despite the deadlock persisting as both blocs accuse each other of trying to impose their preferred candidates, the CGPJ plans to meet on Monday the 19th to address administrative matters. Charles Puigdemont, former Catalan president, announced he intends to return to Spain for the inauguration of Salvador Illa as the new regional head, despite facing potential arrest. Illa's inauguration is likely to be on Friday the 9th, so we'll have an update on this next week. Puigdemont, who fled Spain following 2017 independence referendum, still faces embezzlement charges that are not covered by the recent amnesty law for Catalan separatists. The law pardons illegal actions by separatist leaders and activists from 2011 to 2023, excluding embezzlement. This political move underscores ongoing tensions and negotiations between separatist factions in the major party in government, Socialists, or PSOE, as Illa's new government depends on support from the Republican left of Catalonia and Illa's own party, the Socialist Party of Catalonia. Next up, the municipality of Níjar in Andalucía has taken a significant step towards approving a controversial hotel in the Cabo de Gata Níjar Natural Park, despite strong opposition. The project aims to transform the historic Las Chequeras farmhouse into a 4-star hotel with 20 rooms and has received the Unified Environmental Authorization from the Junta de Andalucía. Environmentalists have appealed this decision, citing potential harm to the protected area, but the Níjar City Council, led by PP and Vox, has already started the process. Critics argue that the project undermines efforts to preserve the region's natural beauty, while supporters say it meets all legal requirements. Final decision will hinge on whether the project is deemed of public interest. This is not the first time the junta has been in hot water for its anti-environmental choices, building a fish farm just off Villa Rico's coast in 2021 and dodgy water irrigation practices in the Doñana National Park, which was set to ruin the wetlands. These are just some of the few questionable decisions that they have made. Speaking of the national park, Doñana has seen significant environmental improvements under the Ministry of Ecology's improved framework policies. Groundwater extraction, which damages the local ecosystem, has decreased by 15 cubic hectometers annually, and illegal cultivation areas have been reduced by 40%. Since the framework's introduction in November 2022, approximately 47 million euros, 13% of the ministry's 356 million euro budget, has been spent, with a large amount focused within the Doñana National Park. The plan includes a 28.5 million euro budget in 2024 to aid agricultural diversification across Spain and 70 million euros in direct aid to municipalities by 2025 for sustainable development projects. On to air quality. In Catalonia, according to a report by the Barcelona Public Health Agency, Barcelona celebrates its best air quality and lowest nitrogen dioxide levels since measurements began. The report extensively details the air quality in Barcelona during the previous year of measurements, 2023. However, it's not all so rosy. According to the recorded average nitrogen dioxide levels is just over 20 micrograms per cubic meter, below the EU limit of 40. It still exceeds the World Health Organization's recommendation of 10. Laia Bonet, deputy mayor of Barcelona, credits reduced traffic speeds, street pacification, eco-friendly vehicles for the improvement. However, further reductions are needed to meet the 2030 EU target of 20 micrograms. In transport, Spain has inaugurated its first rolling motorway service, facilitating the transfer of truck semi-trailers by rail between Valencia and Madrid. Logistics companies Transitalia and Tramesa operate the service with a large fleet of freight wagons and locomotives. The initiative follows a €3.7 million investment in gantry cranes in Valencia port and upgrades at Madrid's Abonyegal terminal. Future plans include expanding the service to Entroncamento, Portugal, and developing Madrid's Vicavaro marshalling yard into a key industrial hub. Turning to energy, Spanish energy giant Iberdrola has secured a deal to acquire UK power grid operator Electricity Northwest for approximately €5 billion. Iberdrola will buy an 88% stake from Equitix, KDM Power, and CNIC for £2.1 billion, making the UK its largest market by assets. The acquisition, adding to Iberdrola's ownership of Scottish Power, extends its reach to nearly 5 million customers in northwest England, which includes Manchester. Ignacio Galán, executive chairman of Iberdrola, emphasized that the deal aligns with their strategy to invest in robust electricity markets, which is crucial for economic electrification and decarbonization. This move increases Iberdrola's UK asset base to about €14 billion, surpassing its $13.3 billion in the US and €9.4 billion in Spain. Moving on. The autonomous community of Valencia is intensifying efforts to regulate Airbnb-style holiday rentals amid rising concerns over mass tourism. Valencia's regional government, which is in charge of popular destinations like Benidorm and Alicante, plans to fine rule-breaking landlords up to €600,000 if regulations for holiday rentals aren't followed. Nuria Montes, Valencia's top tourism official, emphasized the need to control and regulate holiday apartments to prevent uncontrolled growth. The region has seen licensed holiday apartments surge to 106,000 from 40,000 since 2015, but estimates suggest over 50,000 unregistered apartments exist. Valencia's plan doesn't go as far as Barcelona's total ban on holiday rentals, but aims to eradicate black market rentals and improve safety standards. The regional parliament will vote on the measures in September. In weather news, a rare supercell tornado was observed in El Toro, Castellón, in Valencia during extreme weather following a recent heatwave. Spanish Meteorological Agency confirmed the tornado, while other meteorological associations called it a supercell. A supercell is a rotating thunderstorm, while a tornado is a recognizable, violently rotating column of air that extends to the ground. The severe weather caused by a temperature drop of up to 8 degrees included torrential rain, hail, and strong winds. José Arnés El Toro's mayor reported no major damage to the town center. Turning to music, Roselia is endorsing a new scholarship at the Catalunya College of Music in Barcelona, where she once studied, to support aspiring flamenco singers and artists. €15,000 scholarship will cover tuition and provide financial relief for the 2024-05 academic year. The registration deadline is Tuesday, the 27th of August, and students who pass the entrance exam will qualify. If you're a budding flamenco artist, visit the Catalunya College of Music's website. And finally, La Semana Grande, known as Aste Nagusia in Basque, is a 9-day festival held in Bilbao. It kicks off on Saturday, the 17th of August at the Arriaga Theater with the launch of a giant firework, or chupinazo, and the appearance of Marijaya, the festival mascot. The festival includes traditional Basque music concerts, dances, rural sports competitions like woodcutting and stone dragging, and food and drink stalls. The festival concludes Sunday, the 25th of August, with the symbolic burning of the mascot of Marijaya, signaling the end of the celebrations. And that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate all our listeners that subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other platforms, especially those who share the show with their friends and loved ones. If you ever want to share an episode by sending a small MP3 file to someone through a messaging app, you can download every episode directly from our website at https://rorschach.com/Spain. Thank you. Hasta la próxima.